Welcome back to the program, the Kaplan Nation on Yahoo Sports Radio. On a Wednesday, Arian Foster, Texans running back, in studio with me. We hit a little Jaguars football. We hit a little tattoo talk in the last segment. Arian, can I make a request that you never tweet a picture of Derek Ward's foot ever again?
Well, he needs to stop leaving them out there then.
Where did that come from?
Not this planet.
Did you take that picture and tweet it, or did he take
no, I took that picture.
What the hell's wrong with his feet?
We were in the training room, and I took the picture, and I told him, man, if you ever do some stuff on Twitter, this is, ammo. I said I wouldn't do it unless you did something crazy, and he did something crazy.
What did he do?
He tweeted out this picture of me that it didn't capture me in my best light. It was a picture. It was during the Tampa Bay game, and it caught me in a pose, and it looked very feminine, like the way I was.
Wait. Was it in game? Is it in game?
I was in the game. I was kind of bantering back and forth with the fans, and I was just talking back and forth with the fans, and the pose that they caught me in was very feminine. Like, there's nothing else. Like, it just looked very feminine.
Where did he find this picture?
It was online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but so he decided to, tweet that with his little caption, and I was like, but right before he did, I said, look, don't do it, man, because if you do it, you already know what's coming.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't care, so he did it, and I was like, all right.
You got that
then bam. And
you know who the loser in that whole thing was?
He was.
And Twitter, too. Anybody who clicked on that picture. That was awful.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah. Man. That was, Rex Ryan, not a big fan of that picture. I'm not expecting you to say anything.
Yeah, no comment.
That was terrible. Is that the deal with every running back's feet? For those who didn't see it, the picture looks like someone took a cheese grater to the bottom of his feet. Is that what the bottom of running back's feet look like?
Yeah, not mine.
Okay, I was going to say. Is he the exception?
That's not the bottom of Fred Flintstone's feet look like. That looks like he's just been kicking rocks his whole life, literally.
He's been driving Fred Flintstone's car with his feet out the bottom?
Yeah, driving on glass.
Yeah, that was awful. If you could
If
you could never do that again, that would be great.
It's like he crip walking on coal.
Arian Foster,
I read him off him.
Joining me in studio. That's my fault for bringing it up.
Right.
Well, the other thing I saw was you just smacking people around on Call of Duty as well.
I mean,
are you a big Call of Duty guy?
Oh yeah, huge.
Yeah,
I was just playing before I got here.
Really?
Yeah, man. It's my off day, so that's what I do. When I get some free time just to relax and get my mind off football, I go into
your Call of Duty mode.
That's my zone.
Yeah. Well, you were talking trash to people.
I wasn't necessarily talking trash. It's just like, okay, look. Do you play Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you a sniper?
No, I suck at it. My kids earhole me and everything. They're I'm the
Are they
worst.
Snipers?
They're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a gun that's a sniper. Okay?
Yeah.
It has a scope.
Yeah.
And there's this thing called quick scope where you don't even have to aim. You just aim it at a person, press quick scope, and it's a one-shot kill every single time. And it's just like, it's whack. There's no other terminology that I could place in it, but it's just whack. Like, meet me in the center of the map with a regular gun, and we'll see who's the best.
So you're saying that if you use quickscope, you're cheating, basically?
It's in the game, and the object of the game is to win the game,
right?
So I'm not mad at him.
No,
I just think it's whack.
Yeah, it's weak.
Do your thing, but it's weak to me. It's very, and I call it.
So that was
weak sauce.
That was hashtag weak sauce.
Weak sauce, yeah. Weak sauce in the inner cities is that's a known term.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with the weak sauce term.
Man. It's weak sauce.
Who do you play against? Do you play against teammates, or do you invite people to play you online?
See, I do free for all.
So you just jump in against whoever.
Everybody for everybody. That's the way to do it to me. But it heightens your skills, because team deathmatch is another one where you have 8 versus 8, and you kind of have to slowly watch, and it's too slow pace for me. So I free for all, which is crazy, chaotic.
Are you a fan of those types of games, like Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, things like that, as opposed to do you ever do any sports games? Do you ever do any Madden or anything like that?
Yeah, I do some Madden, NBA 2K. I'm real good. I used to whoop up on my brother all the time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that true, Abdul? Abdul's over in the corner over there.
He's in the studio.
He's shaking his head.
Yeah, he's gonna shake his head. But I got a picture of the score that we took because we did tally, and it was like 23-3.
He's crushed him.
It was bad.
Who do you play? Wow. What team do you use when you're NBA 2K?
NBA, I either go with Oklahoma City, or I try not to use the Lakers, but when certain people that are sitting to the right of me use the Heat with LeBron James and Dwayne Wade, I gotta go with the Lakers. Because if you're gonna have like a super athlete human humanoid person.
That's the quick scope of the NBA.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
And he doesn't think it is, but I'm not mad at him. The
video
object is to win the game.
Yeah, I guess. Or were you a Laker fan growing up?
No, I grew up a Chicago Bulls fan because of Michael Jordan.
Okay.
So in the NBA, to me, I was never a fan of teams. I was always a fan of players.
Yeah.
So I used to love Michael Jordan. And then when he retired, I kind of just stopped watching basketball for like 2 years. I retired too with him.
Well, you were probably.
I was like 12.
Yeah, you're like 12.
13, yeah.
You retired with him?
I promise I didn't watch basketball for like 2 years, and then Allen Iverson kind of got me interested again, and I was off it. And then, Kobe Bryant, he was there, but he just really wasn't,
Kobe became what Michael almost became what Michael was.
Exactly.
Is Michael still the best of all time, in your opinion?
It's tough because everybody plays different positions, and that whole GOAT thing to me has always been irrelevant. But I think what he did for the game has never been done before.
Right.
He took it on a global scale and made people love it. And then his branding outside of the game just took it to a whole nother level and opened the doorway for guys like LeBron James and to really just open up another avenue of revenue and just to touch the public in a whole different way.
You're a basketball fan, I can tell.
Yeah.
Are you happy? Obviously, you're happy then that they got their deal done. You're probably friends with some guys in the league, I would imagine, huh?
Well, I know a couple of them.
Yeah.
I'm friends. They don't come to my birthday parties, but I know a couple of them.
Yeah. Why don't they come to your birthday?
They're invited. I don't know. Send out invites to LeBron all the time.
LeBron thinks you're one of the top 5 running backs in football.
I saw that, and I tweeted him, and he didn't tweet me back. Man, I was upset.
Really?
Yeah, I tried to get a tweet from him, Obama. None of them retweet me.
Who are you? I saw you trolling around trying to get Obama to retweet you.
That's funny, man. No, I just think Twitter's funny to me, man, because and my wife always makes fun of me because I'm always on Twitter, but I really enjoy it. It's a fun place, man. But I remember earlier I asked people what's the deal with retweets?
Yeah.
Why do you always ask people for retweets?
Right.
And they kind of explain why. That makes kind of sense. It's like a digital autograph, and that makes sense, man. So I was kind of just poking fun of that whole thing about people asking me, because I get can I get a retweet at least 70 times a day?
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm trying to get Obama to retweet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See, it's all degrees, right?
Yeah.
You got your fans going after you for retweets, and you're a fan of Obama and LeBron James.
Well, I didn't say LeBron retweet me. He had made a comment about his favorite team is Dallas, and so I said, it's a little further south in Houston.
Oh, you were trying to recruit him to Texan Nation, huh?
No, I was just trying to let him know what it was. That was all. Yeah. But I got lost in the mist, Do
you ever? LeBron gets a few tweets every day.
Man. He gets a lot of hate mail too. Jeez, man. Yeah, sometimes I just read people's mentions.
Yeah,
people are crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's
you
amazing.
Retweet a lot of them too.
Yeah. Well, I show a lot of love to the people that are nice and the people that are not so nice. It's pretty equal.
You got to do both.
Yeah, you have to.
But do you find people telling you that you've changed since you have become? Your level of celebrity has gone up exponentially in the last 2 years. Do you? I know you still think you're the same guy, or if anything, you've grown as an individual. Probably.
Yeah.
Do you get people saying, "Hey, man, you've changed"?
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
If you know me for a while, and you know me and you really know me, I haven't changed much. I think you grow in certain aspects, but as far as my ideals and what I stand for and my goals and things like that, I haven't changed much. But people that look from afar, you're always gonna it doesn't matter. You could literally stay exactly the same and have any kind of success, and you're gonna get crucified.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
Sometimes they change.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times you'll notice that with successful people, is that the people around them start changing more so than the person themselves.
Yeah.
And they adapt accordingly.
Yeah. It's interesting. Arian Foster joining me in studio on Yahoo Sports Radio. All right, Arian, our investment, and it's our investment now because I went ahead and put a few magic beans down on these.
Magic beans,
yeah,
which is not money.
It's code for, it's not. It's magic beans.
Magic beans.
We call it on this show. Rachel Crow and Marcus Canty both still alive.
Of course they are.
In X Factor, but Marcus Canty is a much longer odds. He's a bigger underdog now than he was a week ago.
It's a matter of time, man.
You think?
It's a matter of time.
Okay. Yeah, because Rachel Crow's still 5-1 now. Marcus Canty is 20-1, and we lost a couple. We lose Lakota Rain and one other last week in X Factor.
Who else got?
I forget who else got knocked out. But anything jump out at you about the episode last week? Believe it or not, I get a lot of reaction to your X Factor analysis on the show. Yeah.
Really? Well, I thought that it was very interesting that it was Melanie Amaro.
Melanie Amaro, yeah.
Amaro, about and I'm not one to judge anybody, but I just found it. I I found it on TV that she was like she changed her accent like in the middle of her speech, and it was funny to me. I'm sorry, it was funny.
Do we know which one's the real one?
I don't know.
For those who didn't watch, she flipped from a regular accent to a Jamaican accent.
It was like Jamaican or Island or whatever.
Yeah. Why did it matter what accent she used?
It doesn't, but I just found it. It was like because she was talking. She's like, Simon, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yada yada. And then she just like she flipped it totally, and it caught me off guard more than anything.
Yeah. So
I was like a little caught off guard, but it was funny.
Like Bob Marley started possess her soul.
Yeah, it was just like it was so random because if you watch the show, she's been talking regular for months now, and then like all of a sudden like she was just in the moment. It's like this the real Melanie. And like it was totally like it just caught me off guard.
Well, yeah, Jamaican accent out of nowhere.
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like if you talk like it doesn't matter how you talk,
right?
What language you speak in, but like if all of a sudden you switch up with no warning
for no reason
out of nowhere and you just hit me with it, it just took me back and I was laughing.
Especially if that is her real accent, because you know how hard how much you have to strain to talk.
I got to strain to talk a different way.
Yeah,
if that's you, if that's the real Melanie,
right?
Go stand up, speak it.
All right. Well, Rachel Crow and Marcus Canty still in the mix, Arian. So we're in good shape. We'll see what happens.
Man, I'm telling you.
There it is. Arian Foster joining me in studio for his weekly visit. Falcons coming to town this week. Arian, great stuff as always.
Most definitely.
Namaste.
Namaste.